Good morning. I'm Andy Myers at Weiss Research, and this is your morning market update for Thursday, December 1st. Stocks on Wall Street opened modestly lower, following the biggest one-day advance for the Dow Industrials in nearly 2.5 years. The rally was prompted by a coordinated move by global central banks, including the Federal Reserve, to reduce the cost of dollar financing. The measures are designed to ease funding strains on European banks and prevent the sovereign debt crisis from creating a global liquidity crunch. Much of investors' attention remains on Europe today, after Spain and France conducted successful bond sales. But traders are also digesting the latest data on the labor market, as well as retail sales figures for November. First to the economic data. The number of Americans filing for first-time unemployment benefits rose back above 400,000 last week, an increase of 6,000 from the previous week. Economists had predicted the figure to hold steady. Meanwhile, the 4-week average of jobless claims, a more accurate gauge of employment trends, rose just slightly, but remained well below the 400,000 level. Economists say that number will have to stay in this range for an extended period to indicate a healthy pace of hiring. The data come just a day ahead of the closely watched government employment report. It's expected to show an increase of about 125,000 non-farm jobs in November, up from 80,000 in October. On the corporate front, retailers are likely to garner the most attention as they release their November same-store sales figures. Overall, Retail Metrics is forecasting a 3.1% increase over last year's numbers. But individually, the results are mixed. Macy's reported a 4.8% increase in November sales, helped by a very strong Black Friday. And Nordstrom did even better, with a gain of 5.6%. But all department stores did as well. Kohl's reported a decline of 6.2% from last year, sending its shares down 3% in early trading. And JCPenney saw its same-store sales drop 2%. Meanwhile, Gap had another rough month, posting a decline of 5% from last year's levels. November, of course, includes the busiest shopping day of the year, Black Friday. And according to the National Retail Federation, it was a banner year. During the weekend after Thanksgiving, a record 226 million shoppers hit the stores and websites, spending $52.4 billion. That was 9.3% more than last year, and comes out to around $400 per shopper. The auto industry is also in focus, as the major manufacturers report their November domestic sales figures throughout the day. TrueCar predicts that they sold 1 million more cars during the month than they did last year. Among U.S. automakers, Chrysler probably led the way with a 38% increase. Ford sales are expected to rise more than 10%, while General Motors is likely to show a 6.4% increase. And finally, keep an eye on shares of Yahoo today. They're jumping 4% on speculation that the company may be the target of a buyout attempt. The private equity firms Bain and Blackstone reportedly are preparing a $25 billion bid for the company. Yahoo's Chinese partner, Alibaba, may also be involved in the offer. That's the latest from Weiss Research. Have a great trading day.